Hello, you lot. Oh, bloody hell, what a lovely morning it is. God, this is such a nice day. I thought to myself, right, I'm alive. Let's go and bloody enjoy it. Now, I've got to go and do a few things. I've got to go to the shop and do a few other bits and bobs and just generally love life and enjoy it. So I thought I'd take you lot along with me today. Don't normally, do I? No, I bloody well don't. But I thought today I would do. Yes, a bit of behind the scenes. I've got a couple of Nitro cars in the back. One of them is mine. Had it since I was a kid. My dad bought it for me. It's like a it was a kit thing, come with magazines and that. It's a Vauxhall Astra is what it's meant to be, but it's a Kyosho Pure 10 Alpha. Some of you may be aware of them, some of you may not. And by the way, I just touched on it early on in the video before a lot of you hopefully have gone away. No, hopefully a lot of you haven't gone away, sorry. I know a lot of you want CB, you want ham radio. A lot of you are here for radio stuff. But you've got to remember, this isn't a pure radio channel. I tend to film what I'm doing at that point in my life. Yeah, I've still got the aerials, still got radios, not as many. But I will be doing radio stuff on this channel. But not every video is going to be radio stuff. So I appreciate you still sticking around if you're here for radio stuff. And if you watch these videos anyway, fair enough, you do whatever you want. Thank you very much. But every video I put out, I get comments asking for radio stuff. And I do feel a little bit bad in a way, but in the other way I don't. Because I'm just filming and putting videos up of what I do and what I do in my life. So, anyway, I'm going to go and test these RC cars. And I thought I'd bring you lot along with me. Let's go and have a great bloody day, shall we? I think we will, yes. I'm in absolute shock. I can't believe how beautiful of a morning it is. It's just gone 7 o'clock, yeah? Just gone 7 o'clock in the morning. And look at it. Look at the sun. I mean, I can't move the camera at the moment because you're stuck to the bloody steering wheel. But hold on, we're going around. Look at the sun. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, man, the summer's on its way. It's going to be bloody awesome. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I really can't wait. You know, we've had a bloody long winter, and now we're going to be having, hopefully, a bloody long summer. Man, when you wake up in the morning, yeah, and you open up your eyes for the first time and you look at whatever it is you look at. Maybe you sleep on your back, you look at the ceiling, I don't know, maybe you look at the better half on the other side of the bed. I don't know what you do. Whatever you do when you wake up in the morning, right? I'm not allowed to look at my better half, so don't look at me, go away. Okay, fair enough. So I look at the wall instead, and I take a breath. I go, oh, I'm alive! And then I get up, look out the window. Oh, look at that day. Even if it's raining, still a good day. But we haven't had any rain, right, for months. And in Scotland, there's wildfires everywhere. Mad, it's mad. And we're only just started April. I think it's like, I don't know what it is. I think it's like the 8th of April or something like that. 9th of April, no, it's not even that. I think it's like the 5th of April. And it's mad. Absolutely mad. It really is. It's so beautiful. This is why I can never believe it when you get all these people out there, you know, always moaning about everything, you know, always want arguments. Just stop and look at the beautifulness and it'll make you happy. Oh, man. Anyway, we're on our way now. It's about an hour to get where I'm going. We'll see if we can find some interesting stuff on the way. Oh, bloody hell, sorry. You're attached to the steering wheel and now and again it kind of flops around. No, the camera does, not the steering wheel. Bloody hell, if the steering wheel was flopping around, we'd be in trouble. This is going to turn into a little bit of a behind the scenes. What do I do when I go and test a Nitro car? Well, what I do is I find a nice industrial estate and then I look for a nice car park. I mean, that was quite a nice car park there. But then I go around some more and see what I can find. So there's loads of car parks in these industrial estates, and I come to an industrial estate usually on a Sunday. I mean, that's a lovely little bit there because there's not usually anybody around, so you can't annoy anyone because people always say, oh, nitro cars are really loud, you can't find anywhere to run them, and you know, this and that. It's all bollocks, really, to be honest with you. It's all total rubbish. you've just got to put some effort in. Bloody, I can't speak. You've just got to put some effort in. And you'll find plenty of places to run these. I mean, down there might have been nice. We'll have a little look down this road here. But there's plenty of places. And I know some people say, why would I want to go to an industrial estate? Well, industrial estates, as I've just explained, are ideal, especially on a Sunday. I mean, you can go during the week, but obviously then they'll be full of people. Oh, this is a lovely bit of car park here. But obviously they'll be full of people. So, because obviously people go to work and all the car parks are full up. But when you want just a little car park, you don't want any gravel or anything like that, or Continental or any other Goodyear. You don't want any nonsense. These little car parks are ideal. So I think what we'll do, this looks like a very nice little complex. Look, whatever this place is, very good. But if we look over here, I've got a little touring car I want to test, and this little block paved car park, I reckon, might well be absolutely perfect to test this little car. I'm just gonna have a little jolly round the corner here, because over there looked like it might be slightly longer. But yeah, man, that's all I do. Ah, no, it's just, oh, it's actually not a bad little car park. I think we'll go here. This might be alright. Yeah. Haha, I'll show you in a minute. Hang on, let me get out, I'll show you. Now, look, this place is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for testing little cars. Nice block paving. There's no, because some of the car parks I go to, there's like a gravel, you know, and that's no good. Let me show you what I've got to test. So I've got this little, this little car here. This is, like I say, it was a kit, and it come in like a magazine. You get in one magazine every month. And when I was a kid, my dad bought the whole lot for me. And you get a little part in each one. Sometimes you might get a wheel nut, and other times you get things. And one of the issues you got the engine. And the engine, that was my favourite one. I couldn't wait for that one. They gave you 2 different exhausts with it, so you could either have an exhaust that went out through that little thing there, little stubby one, or you could have that long exhaust on it there. Different bumpers they give you. Now this, I broke it when I was a kid, and I decided, well, it went under the bed when I was a kid. I broke it, I stripped the rear diff out, and that was it. It went under the bed and it stayed there. And then when I moved out, I took it with me when I moved out, and then it stayed in the garage. It didn't move out of the garage, it stayed in the garage. And now in adulthood, in the end of last year, beginning of this year, with the help of some subscribers that have sent me a few bits of parts here and there, you know, I've got it up and running again, and today is going to be the very first test run. It won't be in this video. I'll give you little bits. I mean, this is turning out to be a bit of a behind the scenes video, isn't it? Eh? Oh, maybe I should do more of these, because I do quite a lot of this kind of stuff. But obviously, I know you lot here. You're mainly here for bloody radios and other stuff like that, aren't you? So, and the camper vans and all that. So I don't really show a lot of this kind of stuff. But today I felt like it. So whether you like it or not, you're getting it, and whether you decide to watch it is your problem, not mine. Well, that was it. I've just given it a little bit of a test in this little block paved car park, and I'll tell you what, it actually ran a dream. Little bit of interference. This is just my testing radio gear, that transmitter. It's called RustySkull. Don't know whether some of you that may or may not be familiar. A lot of people rave about it. They say, oh, it's the best radio gear you can get, cheap stuff. I don't have a lot of luck with it, sort of thing, you know. I always have trouble with it, so I just use it as my testing radio gear. If I ever want to test a car, I throw a RustySkull receiver in it and use the RustySkull transmitter. But it ran all right. A lot of interference, well, not interference, but a lot of trouble with it. Kept shooting off and doing its own thing here and there. It was like it was possessed by some sort of ghostly demon. But on the whole, it ran absolutely brilliantly, and I couldn't really ask for much more. So if you lot would like to join me on the next one, we're going to go and test another car, because listen, I like to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I like to use my time as wisely as I can possibly use it, and I've got another car in the boot of my car, so I'm going to have to go and pick another car park though, because that's a bigger car, so we need a bigger car park. Let's pack this little car up and go and see if we can find ourselves a bigger car park. I'm bloody excited. I'm going to have to go and book myself a counselling session just to get over the excitement of this morning. It's beautiful. I can't believe it. I really can't.
There's been a little bit of a development, by the way. I know some of you lot might follow. Well, I say follow. I don't really say a lot. I don't really tell a lot of stories. But I had a neighbour move in about 4 years ago, and he turned out to be the grumpiest person you'd ever meet, and moans about everything, and he's extremely rude. But yesterday he came up to me. I was just about to wash the car, and he came up. I knew he was behind me because he parked up. By the way, you look bloody. They might be thinking that I'm going to stay on this same industrial estate and find another car park. Yeah, he drove home, parked his car, and I knew he was behind me, but I was filling my bucket up with water ready to wash my car, and he come up to me and he goes, "You going to wash your car?" I said, "Yeah, I am." He said, I'm not happy with the way the dirty water runs down my drive. Runs down my side of the driveway. I said, "But your driveway, the way the driveway is built is it slopes and you've got the drain. Unfortunately for you, you've got the drain for the driveway. That's the way it is. It was built that way 50 years ago. More than 50 years ago, 70 years ago, 1950s it was built." And yeah, it wasn't block paved then, but it's still the same design. You know, it's sloping. That's the way it is. You've got the drain built into your house. It is just the way it is. Anyway, he wouldn't have that. Blah blah blah. You can't wash your car. I said, "You're telling me I can't wash my own car in my own driveway?" I said, "You want me to be like me? You want me to be like you, don't you?" And he wouldn't have that. Oh, that might be a nice car park. Don't know. There's a nice car park over there. We'll have a look over here, see if we can find a nice car park. A lot of people do donuts here by the looks of it. Look. Used to come down here when I was a kid. I wasn't really into all the clubbing stuff. I was into all the street racing. Used to come down here and do a lot of that then. Oh, there's a nice Saxo there. That Citroen Saxo's been there for bloody ages. I wonder who owns it. Anyway, see if I can get hold of it. Anyway. So, anyway, he's going on about that. Then he's going on about he doesn't like the way we walk down the drive. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like that. And I said, you're the rudest person. I don't think you're a very nice person. Do you know what I mean? I think I think you're paranoid. You think we're thinking about, because he goes, you're just trying to wind me up by washing your car, you know, and doing this and doing that. And I'm like, if you think we're thinking about you, you're paranoid, man. You're absolutely paranoid. I've got better things to think about than you. Anyway, about 40 minutes we was on the drive, just talking. We weren't arguing. I don't do arguing. I do not argue, right? I don't argue. He does. Now I think his trouble is he watches a lot of that auditing YouTube channels. You know, like the DJ audits and all that. All the auditing YouTube channels. They go around, don't they? Them sort of people, all they want to do is cause trouble. That's all they want to do. There's no reason. I'm going to go in this car park here. I think this is a good one. There's no reason for anyone to go and make a video like an auditing video when it ain't their job, right? They're not auditors, you know, they're not surprise audit people. They're just the average Joe that decides he wants to do that. To go and cause trouble, to get arguments out of people on building sites and companies. They want the arguments so they can make videos of it so that they get views, because arguments get views. They want, you know, they're not nice people. And he watches a lot of them. And that's where he gets his attitude from, I think. But, you know, we was having a chat and we smoothed it over, man. We shook hands and we're good. But yeah, for those of you that follow that, because now and again I might tell you a little story. This is a nice car park. I'm going to go in this car park. I like this one. So yeah, for those of you that kind of follow that kind of thing, we'll see what happens, man. I think he's a genuinely nice bloke, but he admitted himself. He says, "I've got problems. I can't control myself. When something annoys me, I can't control myself. I have to go and argue about it." He said that. He admitted it to my face. And I said, "Dude, I don't think you got any problems. I think that's just you. That is you. But you need to realise the way you speak to people can completely change the conversation. It can go from, excuse me, like, oh, this is, for example, he didn't like the way that when we had someone to come and repair the cooker, and he parked on my side of the driveway, but I think his back wheel was slightly over on the shared part, and he didn't like that. He's banging on the door. Move your van, he's going. Move your van. What are you parked there for? Move your van, he's going. And the repair bloke, that obviously, because that then straight away is a confrontation. That's not a, oh, knock on the door. Oh, excuse me, mate. I'd like to get my car out at some point, so I noticed your van slightly over. Would you mind moving it, please? Being a bit more respectful. Something like that. They're two different conversations, in my opinion. But he started with the aggressive one straight away. So then obviously the repair bloke, he don't care, does he? He's never going to have to come back anyway. Doesn't have to live next to him. So he started, oh, it's no big deal, bloody foreigner, whatever he said. I don't know what he said. No big deal, whatever, get a life. And now the grumpy neighbour is moaning at me about it. What am I meant to do? I can't control people, you know. So tried to explain to him, talk to people nicely. If you would have just knocked on the door and said to that repair bloke, excuse me mate, I've noticed your van's slightly on the shared part, would you mind straightening up so that you're not blocking the drive, because I'd like to get my car out or get my car in or whatever it is he wants to do. That repair bloke then would have gone, sorry mate, no problem at all, and he would have done it, wouldn't he? Look, listen, if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. I don't know about Romanian language, but English language, the way you speak defines the conversation. It can make a conversation mean two different things, the way you speak it. But there we go. Anyway, yeah, so that was an interesting thing yesterday, but I think he's a nice bloke. I've got a lot of respect for him. The way I live life is, when I meet someone, they've got my full respect instantly straight away, and it's down to them to keep that respect. You know, if they don't respect me, or if they do something which I don't think deserves respect, you know, I don't agree with or whatever, the slow respect goes away. A lot of people say you need to earn respect. You start with none and you earn it, which is fair enough. But with me, everyone's got my full respect because I don't know them. So they get the full respect. They're innocent until proven guilty, so to speak. So they're bang, full respect. And then whether they keep that respect is up to them, the way they are. And I've got respect for him. I think he's a good bloke. I just think he needs to control, well, he needs to realise that life's about sharing and just getting along with people. No one's going to be the same as you, you know. That's what I think. Anyway, let's go and test. Let me show you this car park. Hang on. Oh, what a busy day. Anyway, look at this. Can you see this? Can you see this car park? This is the most gorgeous. I've never been here before. I've just drove around now and I looked in. I could see through that alleyway over there. As I drove around, I could see through that alleyway and I could see through there, and I see this car park here. Look at this. We've got a little piece, we've got like a grass island in the middle. We've got trees with birds tweeting. What more can we ask for? Some kind of factory. Don't know what that's all about. Massive factory there. They must build something in there, I suppose. Perhaps they make cars or something. I don't know what they're doing there. Cool, that's massive, isn't it? Look at that. Bloody hell. Nice, freshly cut grass. Look at it. Birds tweeting. Wind. Of course, that's no good for me, bloody wind. And this, it should be perfect to test the monster truck that we got to test. Let's go and have a look at it. There it is. It's a Savage 25. Some of you may be familiar with that kind of stuff. Well, whether you are or not, I don't know. But it's a Savage 25. Iconic monster truck from the early 2000s, around 2004, 5-ish. This particular one is not mine. Someone I'm doing a bit of, well, I'm helping. I'm not doing really any work for anymore. He's not paying me for anything. But I'm helping him. Well, I think he did pay me. I think he paid me 50 quid actually to fix this for him. Oh, I'm doing work for him. He paid me 50 quid to fix that. It's his personal one. I think I mentioned before, I'm helping, doing a bit of, what would you call it? I don't know. I'm doing a bit of stuff, a bit of work. I'm doing work, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. There's an ace high drone specialist. He goes over to the Ukraine, demines, gets rid of all the mines and stuff. And he had a load of RC Nitro cars that he wanted to fix up and sell to raise money for the next time he goes and does it, because it's expensive stuff. And he's a privately funded company, or it's just a person. It's like a charity sort of thing, you know. So got all them. They were T-Maxes. Got them all running. Currently raffling one of them off now, because we thought if we raffle it we might be able to get more money and someone can win themselves a car for a £5 or however much they want to spend on tickets. We thought that'd be a good idea, so I'm just getting all them running. But this is his own personal truck, and he said you've done such a good job getting all those ones running for the Ukraine thing. He gave me his buggy to fix, so I done his buggy, his personal buggy, which was his dad's or something like that. And then he gave me this monster truck, and he said, look, I've got this Savage 25 monster truck. I haven't got the time or the knowledge to get it going. Do you want to do it for me? So I ended up doing it just for him. It's his personal one. It's not going to be sold for the charity. It's his personal one. Everyone's got to have their own personal enjoyment, and that is his. I've got it running, put a new receiver in it, and now I rebuilt the suspension, put all new oil in all the shocks and suspension. So this car part's going to be perfect to give it a test drive. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go and do now. And if you want to see that video, if I remember, I'll put a link probably in that little thing that comes across on the right hand side. If I remember to do it, I'll put a link and you can see the whole test drive video. God, it's going to be exciting, man. Well, I've packed a lot of my tools away now, but it was a no-go for the old Savage today. The Savage 25. The bearing on the roto start is playing up, and it's not gripping enough for me to actually get it to start, and the roto start itself is playing up as well. But I did get it to run, but it didn't run long enough, and then it wouldn't start again. So this is going to have to be picked up on the bench. But I still can't believe it's a bit windy, my apologies, but it's absolutely gorgeous today. I still can't believe it. I was there casually trying to start up that truck, and a car pulled in, and I thought, oh, I hope he ain't going to park somewhere like right there, because he's going to be in the way, you know. I'll have to move. Sometimes people come along and they park right next to you, and you're trying to drive a car, a little Nitro car around, and you can't. Anyway, he pulled up, he goes, "Ah, I'm one of your subscribers." I said, "You're not, are you?" He went, "Yeah." Yeah, random subscriber just pulled up in the car park, and he recognised me, and he was like, "I'm one of your subscribers." Oh, I said, "My gosh, well, I'm bloody pleased to meet you, my friend." Yeah, it's not very often. I mean, I've been around in shops before, and I've had people just literally tap me on the back and go, "Do you make YouTube videos?" I go, "Now and again." "Why is that?" "Oh, I think I'm one of your subscribers." And I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you." Yeah, I bought one bloke a can of Coke once. It was I don't know why. And I was in there buying a drink, and I said, "Do you want a drink?" and bought him a can of Coke. Anyway, yeah, so it's nice. It's always nice when I meet people that subscribe to me. You know, it's nice to meet you all. I don't know if he's a subscriber of this channel. I think he's a subscriber of the Nitro channel. I know he's a subscriber of the Nitro channel. But yeah, oh, what a bloody brilliant day it's been so far. I'm going to call it a day now, only because the battery on the camera's running out. I didn't prepare. I know, I normally prepare everything, but I didn't prepare, and I didn't charge this camera up, and it's running out. So I'll catch you lot on the next one. A little bit of a random behind the scenes, but I just wanted to show you an absolutely brilliantly gorgeous day. Honestly, you lot, if it's a nice day like it is today, don't sit indoors and play games or whatever it is you like to do. Go outside and enjoy it. I really do. I recommend you go out and enjoy the day, because we're blessed with the weather, we're blessed with the planet that we live on, so we need to bloody enjoy it, you lot. Anyway, I'll see you lot later on, and love life. Just bloody love it. Cheerio. All the best, you lot. Take care.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go